I am here. 8 minutes late. I'm going to be playing Planet Zoo today, if you can imagine. Who could have guessed? I've only been playing it for a year. Anyway, hi, how goes things? Talk got first. Very well done. Congratulations. Hotly contested. You're not new, but hello regardless. Sub? Oh, cool. Thank you. That's very kind. I really appreciate it. Bested. Yeah. Just barely. 25 stream streak. Awesome, awesome. Almost back up to a month. Almost. It's true. We threaten people in here. That is an incredibly cute wiggly emote, whatever that is. The dog doing the the butt wiggle. Ray trying to start a slap fight with Patat. No fighting. No fighting. Gah. Okay, what did I do last time? I think I made the moose and a takin. Did I do anything else? I don't believe so. I mean, that's something. The moose is pretty alright. Am I still satisfied with that? It's really small, looking at it now. I mean, it's like the proper size for the enclosure, but like... It's like, its head is pretty big for how small its body is. But, yeah, you're not allowed to fight in my chat. No bots. No bots to make you fight. You want to fight, you gotta take it out back the Waffle House and duke it out yourselves. I don't recommend it, though, of course, as I don't condone violence. Ooh, waffles. Yeah. I haven't had waffles in a long time. I think I had this exact discussion not long ago. I've had pancakes, but not waffles. Actually, I haven't had pancakes in a while either. I've kind of just sort of stopped eating sugary stuff generally. And it's hard to eat pancakes without syrup or jam. You enjoying that water? What? What? You would lose. Wow. I mean, someone's gotta lose, right? Excuse me. What? Okay. Make a little bit of a loop around the Takin's face. Patat's got that mama strength. She's been wrangling baby. There's no exclamation point win. Wait, yeah, that just makes Patat win anyway. Hoisted by your own petard, or whatever that means. Yes! It does, that's exactly what it means. Oops. It's okay. You'll get her next time. If there is a next time. Leave all these trash buckets around so I don't have to deal with people throwing their junk all over my beautiful, weird ice paths. Okay, that's probably enough. Probably. Honestly, you lifted a 50-pound bag of dog food out of the cart into the car the other day and surprised yourself? Wow. Barely, but you did it. Hey, doing it regardless. Like, barely or not, it's been done. This place looks awful when it's not snowy. Why is it not snowy? It's in the Antarctic. Who did this? Wow, really? The sea lions are the most like interesting thing I have? Why? Why do people like the sea lions so much? I mean, you're allowed to. Oh, I'm not gonna criticize you or nothing, but like, just seems kind of strange that that's the one you want to go for when there's so many other animals here. Global warming. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, for sure. Okay. Research. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Small clawed otter research. Nice. Any other animals we haven't researched? The talking, the pheasants, the wild boars. Yeah, there are some. Oh, I need to like set up the zones too, but I'm also quite lazy. I don't really want to do that. The global warming thing, for sure, has got to be the reason. Like, because otherwise, why would it not be consistently, like, ice cold the entire time forever? Like, I don't know. I've never been to the Antarctic, but I'm pretty sure it's always below freezing. It feels super bad just, like, getting rid of all this, like, nice, like, prefab construction terrain, whatever, constructed terrain. I always kind of feel bad getting rid of it, but like I can't draw unless it's flat. So I have to destroy it anyway. I don't know why I didn't make this zoo flat to begin with when I knew this is what I was going to be doing. Maybe I thought I could draw on the paths, like on the hills and stuff, but there's no way I could have possibly done that. That would have been a nightmare. Beautiful hill. Well, it's just cool, you know? Like, it's just kind of cool having, like, some terrain. In, like, a normal zoo, it's really nice. Because you can have, like, cool land, like, cool, like, paths and stuff set between the mountains and things. And you could have, like, right here, you could have, like, an aquatic area. And then have it, like, go up to here. And then, like, have the whole, like, viewing angle of the water right there. Stuff like that, you know? But I'm just deleting it for my zoo. It feels like this is like I've been doing this zoo for a good like 5 or 6 weeks now, and this feels like it's very little progress. Like, holy crap. Like, the size of this map versus like the amount of enclosure I built. Yikes. This is what some coastal warmer bits can look like in summer. I mean, that's still not green. It's gravelly, I guess. But I mean, I don't know. 80% of the time it's just me drawing animals. Of what? Me doing this? I mean, yeah, I guess that's true, but like, still, like, the animals are pretty big. And it's like, in all of my other zoos, I've also had like this sort of rule where I add like 2 or 3 animals to the zoo at a time, right? Per stream, just about. And even with my nonsense drawing, I can still do about the same speed. Also, big train. Well, yeah, this just takes a while. This doesn't take a huge amount of time. This is like, I could clear this entire map in like 10 minutes if I felt like it. It's just kind of boring to do, so I don't want to do it all at once. Also, it'd probably go faster if I did this. Just like moused over terrain areas and just let it sink like that. But I don't know. I'm gonna find an area to clear out first. What kind of animals do I want next? Did I buy any animals in preparation? Probably not. Talking with the last. No, I didn't. Do we have any more animals from Taiga Tundra to shove in here? We don't have the Alpine Ibex. We don't have American Bison. We don't have Cougar, or Eurasian Lynx, or Badger. Turns out we have a lot. Turns out we have a lot of things left. We did Wolverine, Visant, Wild Boar, Timberwolf, Takin, Striped Skunk. We don't have Snow Leopards or Siberian Tigers. Both of them are rare. They're, like, endangered, so I don't know if I can actually get them because they have to, like, become available for cash. And not get bought up by somebody else. Yeah. And then... I already have the cranes. I don't have red pandas yet. That Fool Song on B0? Of course I know it. The one you absolutely demolished me on? Yeah? What about it? A song that I can't beat? It's not a full combo? There's no way it's not a full combo. That's insanity. Did you do it on, like, double speed with disappearing arrows or something? Like, there's no way. I can make another fox. It would look exactly the same as the other fox enclosure, but it'd be red foxes instead of Arctic foxes. That'd be kind of nice. I've kind of spread them out far enough, I think I could add it in there without being too close together and unoriginal. Because the original fox is right here. I could add another fox, like, right here. I want that. How'd you get such a high score if you didn't full combo it, first of all? Like, like that's insanity how high that score is. Okay, we got one fox. How is their pack status, whatever? 13 males, 13... Okay, so it's even... About... We need 14 of them, okay. Give me a chance. I've destroyed almost all of Dragon's scores, just not that one song and, like, one other song that I'm, like, really struggling to beat. I'm just so good at games. Okay, we got two at least. So if nothing else, we have a pair. I'll have to just, like, come back here in a while and grab another one. I might grab this one. Just so I don't have to worry about it later. So we have foxes. We do have red deer enclosure already. I could do raccoons as well, but they kind of look too much like the foxes or the skunks or whatever. I want to put these a little bit further away. Probably with the medium speed and or the arrows. You haven't done any on high speed. I'm not going to do any on the highest speed because it's insane. It's way too fast and it hurts my arms to move that quickly. I don't mind doing it on the regular, like slightly faster speed, but the double speed is too high. But it's okay. It's not okay. But yeah, like I also don't do the disappearing arrows or anything because my brain doesn't. I can't remember them. So I've tried to do it a few times. I just can't do any of them. The disappearing arrows is a no-go for me. Same with the whatever the other one is. The disappearing blocks. I can't do either of those. I've tried. I'm just not able to actually remember where they're at, so I just keep messing up after like 10 blocks. Pronghorn antelope would be nice, but this is definitely not a tundra taiga. This is like clearly grasslands. Oh, I guess they do go up into like Canada, so they do live in quite cold environments, but maybe I should turn off taiga and just go for tundra. That way I can like finish off some of the animals. Okay, we got all them. We don't have red foxes, but we're going for it now. I don't have bears at all. I could do one of the bears. We got Himalayans and grizzlies. Okay, well, Himalayans are only available for super creds right now. That's not what they're called. Conservation credits. And grizzly bears, are you okay to grab? You are. Alright. You're quite good. So we got a male there. That female's okay. That one's not. That one's okay as well. Which one's better between these two? Immunity's better, I think. Longevity's nice, but I think I'd just rather have immunity, so they don't get sick. If they're gonna breed, I'd like to pass on some positive traits. I think I only need 2, right? I think I've had bears before. Yeah, 1 to 2, and then they get angry if the male bears grow up. Okay, so we have grizzly bears. I would like Himalayan brown bears, but I'm not going to spend the conservation credits for them. And red foxes. Maybe I'll try lynxes as well if I can get some. What do you... How do you pair? 1 to 2. Okay. Easy. So we got a decent male there. That one's worse because I don't really care about size, but I do care about immunity. That one's not bad. That one's actually quite a bit better. And that one, lose fertility, gain longevity. I think I'd prefer the fertility. Because I just like them to, like, you know, breed. But it's also not good. Size I don't care about at all, but, like, immunity is the same. Fertility feels more important for breeding animals in a zoo, but they're not endangered, so there's no reason to, like, breed them quickly. So maybe this is better. I'll do longevity. Is there any females? There's one available, and it's somebody else's. How long do they live? Uh-oh. They live for 15 years, so the one that's in there is going to die pretty soon. Campylobacteriosis. I think we've done that one already. I think we've researched that one. Disappearing arrows make you look further out into the distance and actually pay attention to the further. Sometimes it's easier. It's the future, sorry. It's never easier for me, so I can't do them. I just get frustrated if I try. Cancel that. Okay, so we gotta wait for a female to become available. Not wait, but remember to come back to. So, for the foxes, I'm not gonna copy this one here. I'm gonna make another one. I'm gonna try to make it a little bit nicer, or more accurate, I guess. I'm gonna have it like right around here somewhere. So let's go ahead and put the ruffs of the fox down. How big a space does it need? Probably about the same, I'd imagine. Just 14 of them, plus some babies. I don't know if I'll actually get 14. About 1,000. How big is 1,000? Is it like this size? Yeah, okay. It's gonna take up like around this big space here. Let's see, barriers. Red brick, obviously, for the red fox. The initial couple of animals I did doing this became, like, very, like, totemic, I guess. Like, they're, like, representations of animals rather than, like, looking like the animals. But then, like, my later stuff has been, like, almost, like, direct silhouettes. Like, the talking, like, the moose, the otters, and stuff like that. Like, those are all them. But, like, the dog is, like, a very, very much like a like a child's drawing of a dog. Same with, like, the fox. The fox is just kind of like a child's drawing of a fox. And you got, like, the beaver, which is, like, kind of very representative of a beaver, but doesn't really fit the silhouette properly. Like, you can tell it's a beaver, but doesn't really look like a beaver. And then, like, Wolverine doesn't really look like a Wolverine, but you get the picture. And then you come back and, like, over here, it's like, these are just, like, silhouettes of the animal. Like, I just drew the animal properly and just, like, made it into a path. So it's kind of funny. Use reference more. Yeah, it's exactly what happened. I just think it's kind of funny, because it was, like, some charm to, like, the old way I did it, where I just kind of made it, like, a representation of the animal. Like, it was some sort of ancient, like, cave drawing or something, you know? But now it's, now I'm just making them look like the correct animals. That's not really a fox, is it? It's very much like a cat. It's like a Halloween cat. It's a bit pointier. Okay, red fox, what do you look like? Well, look like a fox, I guess. You got a little bit different. You look like you're taller, like lankier. So let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and stretch out your legs. Am I gonna give you paws? I guess I could. Wouldn't hurt. Got them reverse knees. Yeah, but they're higher up. like up here. And this comes off like this. Into a shoulder. I can't see anymore. How dare you? I want to be able to see my creations. I've like made it so the daytime passes really quickly, but it sure does take a while, huh? Ooh, 15 stream streak, nice. Well done, well done. Okay, come up like that, I guess. And then sort of come off into like a haunch. And then delete that, and come directly out to here. Doesn't quite look like a fox. He's getting there. Maybe. Nearly, nearly, nearly. That should be plenty of room. I just want to make sure I have enough room for the tail and stuff. Okay. So we're going to need to stretch out that neck, because it definitely doesn't just go into a head like that. It comes into like a chest here. This is also a really big enclosure, which was completely unintentional. But oh well. And it comes down there-ish. And that's more accurate already. Still doesn't quite fit the bill, but it's getting there. They have like little curved snout, don't they? What do you look like? You got bigger ears than that. Also a bit rounded. Should probably figure that out before I go too far here. Oop. Ah, you. Okay. And this neck is probably going to slope into the back. I didn't actually look at it, but... Okay, that's not quite right. That's a bit too much. The leg's definitely too short, too. It's also just not big enough. It's too short and too small. What should I do with that, then? Like, it's not going to be an easy thing to, like, fix, considering I have to, like, move a bunch of pieces. Dangerous animal fighting due to overcrowding. Well, I guess I can just remove them from the enclosure. Which ones are fighting exactly? It's the adult. How long are you going to live for? I don't actually know. It doesn't really matter, does it? Still need to remove the one that's causing the problem, I think. They live to be 15 years old, so this one's still got a few years left in it. How good are you? You're not bad. What about you? You're also not bad. Size is a bit low, but... Ooh, your size is tiny, but you're quite good. I'm gonna actually save this one. And then this one here... Wait, why is this one bronze and this one silver? Why is this one better? Is bronze better? I don't know. I guess because it has a stat that's 100. Its immunity is really high, and its size isn't that low. But everything else, the general stats here are just better. I'd rather that. Wait, appeal is 3,000 versus appeal 3,065. So is the 3-star bronze better? I've never understood this appeal system. Like, usually gold is better, but usually more stars is more good. So I've never really understood what this means. Get out of here, you. I can't release that. Oh, right. I need to release this one. Is there a reason it won't let me release that one? Oh, the game's just having a fit. There you go. Okay, so that one's going to the enclosed, or the thingy, and the other ones are no longer going to be fighting. Great. Okay, so Wolverines are handled. Anybody else having trouble? No. Good. Should probably keep an eye on the other enclosures to be sure nothing bad happens, because I imagine we'll probably have some infighting amongst some creatures soon. Don't know for sure when, but I feel like it's just gonna happen. Wow, these do not breed very fast, huh? I wonder if the speed at which they age is in some way affecting how quickly they breed. Because I've slowed down the aging time by like 5 times or whatever, so they age quite a bit slower. They age at a fifth the speed they normally would. So I'm kind of curious to know... Geez, that's a lot of boars. I'm curious to know if that might be the reason why. That they aren't breeding as fast, but obviously some animals don't seem to mind, so maybe it isn't the reason. Okay, I can't give you any food. You don't have any males growing up, so you're probably not going to fight. Although you do have a male. Oh, you're the new alpha. Maybe. Penguins don't fight. Sea lions? Do they fight? I'm not really sure. I only won't have to worry about it until it happens, I guess. I don't think otters fight. Whatever, okay, it seems fine. Seems fine for now. Research. Nice. Let me go ahead and look at the otter, not the otters, the red foxes again, please. I could have just scrolled up a little bit more. Get some more of everything. Grolsmine. Hello, you are new. How goes? Welcome, welcome. Only one, really? I don't really want to lose the longevity, but I do just need animals to fill, so I'll just grab it anyway. Longevity is really nice, but I don't really mind it terribly. I just would prefer them to remain healthy and live long where possible. But it's not always exactly an option for me. Let me go to the links again. I think I needed a female lynx, right? Yeah. Okay, well there's one there that's awful, absolutely terrible. That one's very average, that one's a little bit better. I'll take this one. Not like I couldn't wait a little bit longer, since I have plenty of time to figure stuff out, but it is what it is. I will, however, start putting the foxes in their enclosure just so I can get better reference. After, of course, they go to the quarantine. Bump. There you go. I'm gonna unpause so I can get back to business. It's too short. It's too stocky. I need to stretch it out. Can't really stretch it out very far. There's a bunch of trees in the way. I guess I could stretch out the front. That would make sense. A new person actually using the hi, I'm new. Yeah, I know, right? Nobody ever uses it for if they're new. They only use it to harass me. It's very nice. It's very nice to have somebody actually use it for once, for its proper intention. Something's happening that keeps popping up in the corner over here. I can't really tell what it is, but something keeps happening. I think it's probably better to curve them a bit more, because this is a forward-facing fox, so there wouldn't really be a curved ear to that extent. Well, it's probably not that big. It needs to come in like this, probably. That doesn't look right at all. How does a fox ear look? Red fox. It's very much straight and like sloped. So it kind of comes out like this instead. Still a bit too tall, but I'll worry about that after the fact. Its head is enormous, so, you know, it's not like I can really do anything about that yet. I'll fix the head size and then I'll worry about it after that. Quarantine passed. Wow. All the animals in this, like, drawing nonsense all have, like, gigantic heads. There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I'm the one who created it, but there's nothing I can do. That's a bit too thick. Can I move all these forward a bit, please? That just kind of looks like a dog. Okay, my foxes have finished, I think. How many foxes did I have again? 5. Okay, cool. Alright, so once I get the... I'll just put the door in real quick so they can actually put the fox in there so I can get a better look. Where do I want it? Maybe the tail. If I put it, like, over here, it'll allow the people to walk around the outside of the tail when I've got the regular people path up and ready. Okay, give me my quarantine, please. Thank you. Excellent. Move to there. Like, its tail needs to be bigger for sure. Like, that's one of the major, like, things that needs changing. It probably also needs to come off the tailbone better than it does. Like that. Probably shore up behind here a bit. That needs to rotate, but I'll worry about that later. It's still too small. It's kind of difficult to do this with my limited space now that I keep on having to push this out. I just don't want to sit here for 20 minutes pushing the entire, like, terrain back. But doing it as necessary tends to be pretty slow, too. I really should have generated this map without the gigantic hill in the middle. That would have made this so easy. But, you know, it's fine. Pads for time. That way I can think about how to fix the tail to not look ridiculous. I think the head's a bit too... something. It needs to be thinner. The terrain modification's oddly soothing. It's not bad. I wish it would, like... the terrain deformation on, like, lower sizes is a lot nicer for some reason. Like, it's very choppy when you get, like, the large size like this. Or maybe it's the intensity. If I, like, lowered the intensity, it might be different. So, of course, it wouldn't do anything. Yeah, see, like that. Can move to, like, this. Nah, still kind of the same. I mean, it is nice, but, you know, it could be nicer. Is there foxes in there? There are. Okay, I gotta pause. Okay, what do you look like, huh? Huh? Okay, it kind of slopes down, and then it has like a... and then it's kind of straight. Okay. So the snout doesn't curve at all like I thought. So this needs to be longer. And then it needs to, like, down. And this needs to be longer. It's a bit too long. I can just tell by looking at it. You got kind of like a snout that comes in, and then it has like a little bumpy. Your head does just go to your ears and come straight down, and the tail just seems to droop downwards instead of going upwards. So I suppose that's a major problem, is this needs to go down instead. This looks far too much like a dog. Do that. Put this in here wherever it wants to go. Nowhere, apparently. Okay, cool. Come down like that. Give me one of these. Go out like this. Come up like this. Give me a little bit of a drop down here. Passing out, Patat. Coolio. Take care. Have a good sleep. Baby just went to sleep. Nice, nice. Good timing then. Farewell. Okay, I think the ears need to be a little bit smaller too. Not a whole lot smaller, but just a little bit. Also, they need to be further forward too, I think. They kind of just go straight up. And like the back of the neck goes directly into the ears with a very, very small like bump right before that. Just like that. Is that okay? I mean, not really. It needs to be like a little bit more curved. This could go back a little bit. Is that better? I don't know. Like, it's hard to tell from this angle, so I kind of do just have to use the... Maybe this needs to be, like, pulled up a bit. Maybe that would help. And the curve really doesn't work at all. Gotta look at the silhouette again. Yeah, I mean... It very much does just go, like, straight down. It does have a bit of a curve, I guess. That one's not great. It's not looking on. There you go. It kind of just comes up and then it kind of curves down. Very gentle curve on either side. And it has a much steeper nose thing. So just grab this. Grab this. And then give me a very gentle... There you go. It just doesn't look like a fox at all, is the problem. Like, it looked like a fox before. But after trying to, like, after getting the reference, it kind of stopped looking like a fox. Okay, I also need to delete these. Well, I won't delete it yet. I need to, like, move the tail down like this. It needs to be, like, scraping the ground, basically, but... I can't reliably do that. I'm gonna have to delete that. And they're gonna escape. Oh no, they've escaped! Okay, and the tail needs to come down like this instead of straight out. So it needs to curve like that. Then kind of come back up a bit, but not a whole lot. Just enough. It does kind of poof out, so it's a bit excessive, but I need to make sure it still slopes down after the tailbone. It's just not quite big enough. I think I need to shrink this section a little bit. Maybe add a back slope. Whoops. The important alert does not require my attention. It's fine. The foxes have not escaped. It's your imagination. They are well within these walls. They just have no entrance. It is a weird thing to say that they've escaped when they clearly haven't. Like, there's definitely a problem, but it's not that they've escaped. That better? Not really. How does a foxtail look? Not the plant. Oop. It's just kind of like a tube. It's a tube that kind of tapers right here. It's just about the same size the entire length. A floof tube, yeah. So I gotta pull up all these. And then right at the end it tapers in, but that's about it. I mean, it's not bad. It feels like the tail is just still not long enough, maybe, or maybe it's just not poofy enough. Something about it doesn't quite seem right. Maybe it doesn't slope enough. The angle that it's meant to be, like, resting. I mean, it looks kind of like a coyote. I don't know, like the head does. I mean, like the nose, the snout is just wrong, and I don't know how to fix it. What can I do to fix your snout? Is it just the head's too long? Did I make it too long? Is that the problem? The head's significantly larger. Has like an actual like orb right here. Like a construction line would have like an orb there that has like a kind of a triangle off the side. So I guess that's probably the reason. Is the orb here doesn't really orb very well. I'm going to pull this back, add another one in here. Give a little bit more curve to it. Pull that in. Hey, Egg Sandwich, how you doing? Do want put that there, pull this out. I don't think it has like quite the head that I'm giving. I think it does kind of flow more from the back, like a swoop rather than like an angle. Yeah, it goes like that instead of like this. Not very good. It goes like this instead of like this, which isn't very helpful, but basically, this needs to be, like, dropped down, the whole thing. Just, like, so that it's more of a swoopy bit. And then this needs to be shorter. That head's too big now, by quite a ways. I mean, like, it's okay. You good? Played Ark all weekend? Cool. Which one? Survival Evolved or Survival Ascended? Or the other one that I've forgotten the name of. Oh, or is it the Korean one? Sorry, I forgot there's a Korean one. Was it the Korean one? No, that's Lost Ark, isn't it? That's different. Evolved is better because it doesn't crash every second. Back when it was first released, it did. That thing used to be horribly optimized. I remember playing it when it was first, like, released. Or first, like, in, like, beta or whatever. It was awful. But I'm glad it's better now. I haven't played it in a long time. 8 years ago? Well, yeah, like, it's still not super well optimized now. So, but it's certainly better than it was. I just realized how short this leg still is. I gotta move that back, because I need to destroy this terrain. I have to destroy Mother Nature. One animal drawing at a time. Yeah. I did consider playing Ark on stream at one point, but it just really doesn't like my graphics card, I guess. Like, even like on like low settings, which it is awful looking at low settings, it still runs my graphics card at like 99% or something, and I'm like, that's insanity. It should not. I found the way to work around that was to lower, like, to lock the frame rate at 30 FPS, but I just don't want to stream a game at 30 FPS. But I do really like that game. It's a lot of fun. But for some reason, I just can't play it without it, like, lighting my computer on fire. Okay. That should be plenty of room now. Again. For like the third time. Think that's enough room? Maybe. So scooch this up so I can make the leg longer, and that's the only thing I need to do. I think everything else is fine, just the leg is a bit too short. I tried going into a cave full of bugs, your PlayStation hardly survived. Oh yeah, if you're playing it on like console, I can imagine it's worse, but... Oof. Yeah, the bugs in general are a nightmare. Just the torpor stacks are absolutely devastating. Especially when you're not expecting them or you don't hear them coming. That hurt. That one's rough. Okay, I need to shore up this haunch a bit. Is it shore up or sure up? I've always said shore, but I never actually thought to look. And they're canids, right? So they have like the dew claw, right? Do foxes have a dew claw? Are they canids? You canid? You have a little claw? Oh, you don't have a claw. Interesting. Is that a claw? Is it right there? Maybe. What about you? Can I see yours better? Now you got an ankle, but you don't got a claw. Alright, well, sure. You also don't walk on your feet like I thought you did. You walk much less toesy than I thought you did. Okay, so the ankle comes out like that and up like that, so that's why it looks wrong. Okay. So this needs to be, like, quite a bit further forward. Okay, never mind. Just delete it. Sometimes the game just really doesn't want to cooperate. I don't want to select the entire thing, thank you. There. Okay, you come out here, like this, and then you have a little paw that I can't make because the paths are too long. Like that. Like this. You have like your really long ankle thing. Probably needs to be straight, thinking about it. Into like the bit here, where it goes in like this. Probably add a few more curves here and there. Make that look a bit more like a leg should look. That's too long, but it gets the shape generally correct. Oh, you have like your tummy kind of goes just directly into your hip. Shore is to reinforce. Shore is to make something straighter. Wow, that's certainly confusing. But okay, I will be shoring it up in that case, and then I will be shoring it up after that. You're not certain on the second of those two, hang on. Oh, shore up is to, some straighter, okay. Well, let me know what you discover. I took your comments at face value, expecting you to have done your research, and now maybe I look a fool to all of the internet to see. How could you? My audience of 50,000 people on Twitch, all laughing at me simultaneously. Anyway, I guess I could have exaggerated that more. 50,000 is like a reasonable number for some people on Twitch. I could have reasoned. I like my like 1 million. My 1 million viewers. That's a pretty unreasonable amount. This leg needs to be further closer. Closer? Further forward. I was saying the right word and then I just like cut myself off. Okay. They give you all these cool tools to work with, and sometimes they just stop working. Don't forget you, 1,000,001. Oh yeah, you're right, sorry. I forgot. How could I have forgotten? The 1,000,001th. The leg's too far forward. Like, it's just kind of my it's generally just like my entire, like, this is at a wrong angle. Like, it's like not, like, it's shaped correctly, but like, now it's either too long or it's the wrong angle. I think I need to stretch out the body again. Like, grab all these parts and just kind of like move it this direction a little bit. That's still like at the wrong angle. I need this to like come this way a bit. And then maybe move it up a tiny amount. Pull that in, pull this up maybe. I need to like make this less aggressively arched. But it does need to remain straight, because it is like that ankle thing. And maybe I'll add like another thing here so that I can pull this one like this direction. And maybe I need to like pull this down like this just to make it line up better. Is that better? I don't know if that's better. Definitely different. It just looks like it's on like a... It looks like it's like having a hard time standing. Like something's wrong with the back leg, but I don't know how to make it not do that. It needs to come out further than the tail, I guess. I guess that's probably the problem. Is this needs to be like much further back to balance properly. Like that, maybe? That's probably better, but is it good? I don't know. Also, there is no curve here still. I need to make sure that doesn't happen. And this is now too wide, I think. So I need to, like, grab all this. Just kind of scooch it in, like this. I gotta put another one of these here and pull it down a bit. Like, that's better, but, like, it just is... Something is just wrong about it. You're supposed to be laughing at me? Okay, hang on, no! Nowhere to stop laughing when I make a joke. That's not fair. Not noted. It's okay. I never make jokes. I'm always serious about everything. That's why I have 40 million subscribers. On Twitch specifically. Because that's a normal amount for some YouTubers. It's amazing how many subscribers I have as opposed to the number of viewers I regularly pull in, but I guess it's kind of whatever, you know? It's like The Secret. Manifesting viewers and subscribers. Why do I mention that stupid book again? Why do I keep bringing... Like, I can't go a day in my life without remembering The Secret exists. It's so irritating. How long does that tail need to be? What is wrong? Is it this? Something is just wrong about it, but I don't know what. Is its body too thin now? Do I need to, like, raise its back? What is wrong? How long is its tail? Its tail is about 2/3 of its body. Its leg goes forward. This has a lot more curvature to it. Then it kind of comes into the ankle, and then it goes down. Okay. Is that my problem? Kind of curves down into the ankle, then goes down. Well, I don't know, is it? It's hard to... I don't have the memory to, like, sit here and look at it and then remember what it looks like. It's flat, then up, and then in, back. Flat, then up, then in, back. So flat, then almost straight up. I don't have, like... I think it's another one of those stinking aphantasia things where I can't, like, remember what things look like if I'm not looking at them. Or maybe it's just an object permanence thing, you know? Like, I can't hold the image in my mind long enough to make it. And then in this direction. And then back that way. I think that's too long. Does that look like a fox? No, the leg is really messed up. Although, what part of it's messed up, though? It's like very much just a big block right here, and then it comes into this, but like, it's curving. It needs to be like a big old block. And it curves down here. Like this, maybe? Is that what I'm doing wrong? It looks awful. What is wrong with this? Unable to find any documented usage of sure as a verb independent of misheard shore up. So it's probably a very niche thing. Oh, I see. Like how deep my voice gets when I lie. I've never lied in my life. I have no idea what you're talking about. Can't go a day without thinking pigeons are FBI agents. FBI agents are secretly pigeons. fox. I mean, like, it reads as fox, but it's not what I need from it. I don't need it to read as a fox. I need it to look like a fox. I need it to be a fox. It's the only thing I need. Can I just, like... Okay, I'm gonna do the thing I did with the otter. Where I draw its leg on a sticky note. So that I can just, like... see what I'm doing. Where's my otter pad? There it is. Okay. Okay, so it's got this haunch here. And then another haunch in the back where the tail meets up right there. Comes up. The haunch goes really far up the body. The belly there doesn't matter the color, but this part comes out and then goes up like this. This haunch needs to be a little bit thicker than I've drawn it here. And it curves out like that and has a little ankle there. And it goes straight down. Well, actually, I guess it comes in at an angle after all. And it has like a little footy there. It doesn't quite... It's actually a lot smaller than I thought it was. I thought it'd have a big foot. And then it comes back up like that. And then I need to turn this slightly because the back leg is causing problems with my... It's causing a tangent that I can't figure out. And that goes up like this and like that. I don't need to do any contouring lines. This needs to come in and out a bit more. There you go. Okay. Oh no, not again. What does a fox say? I don't know, like... I don't know, it rings, I think. And... like, pows. Okay, this is a lot smaller. And it doesn't have this at all. It just goes from the foot directly into the ankle. This needs to be a little bit bigger. I'll finagle with that in a bit. Okay, so it goes straight up into the ankle. So I don't need all these excess like thingies because they need to be the same size. Where's the ankle gonna be at? So it needs to go... I need to make sure it's like lined up with the body. This needs to be dropped down. This needs to be pulled in a bit. So pull this down like this. Alright, no, it needs to stay at like that angle there. Then pulls out in a curve like that. Then this side, I need to grab there, pull up to that spot. And then the ankle is there, and then goes in a bit here. And then kind of pops out like this, because it's all fluffy. But it's probably not quite this aggressively sharp, so I should probably add some extra points there to keep the general shape of the design, and extend that a bit so I can get this to pull in. Like so. That isn't quite right, because something over here is not looking right. The contour of its leg goes all the way up almost to its back, so I should probably do something about that. This goes like all the way up here. Its leg's too small. Well, it's not that it's too small, it's that I've done something weird with the proportions. Pull this back down. That's because I've made like its back end higher off the ground, but I've made it the same length. Like, I know what I've done wrong, I just don't know how to go about solving it without deleting the entire thing and redoing the back leg, and I really don't want to do that. I'd rather just finagle with it until it works. It's easier. But, like, it's very clearly at the wrong something. Like, this needs to come in like this, go up like, or like down like this, then there's like a curve in here. It goes up like this, and then it just sort of like shores up into the leg, like there. So it kind of like looks like that. It's a little bit less sharp, but does that sort of thing. But it's kind of not easy to get to look right when you have like such a weird problem. It doesn't help that this is too far forward too, I've noticed. So I need to like go in here and edit this back. This entire stream is going to be me editing one enclosure because I wanted to make a freaking realistic fox out of you. That looks awful. Do I need to change the front leg too? Should I have just like drawn an entire fox? Its knee is up there and its ankle's there. Kind of does that thing, but it goes straight up instead. So it comes up like so. Then goes basically straight up into its little knee thing. So like that. And this would kind of curve outward a bit. Into the chest. This needs to be a bit shorter, or moved up slightly at least. Also, it needs to be curved slightly. Pulled down, because it has little toesies. This doesn't do that at all, it just goes straight into the knee. But I think the knee is too far up. If I add in... ah, goodness, I don't know, like... I think that maybe the tail needs to come down. Like, this leg clearly doesn't fit properly where it needs to be. Like, it's too big. Like, this front part's fine. And this part's, like, okay. It's not great. Delete that. This part needs to, like, come out, maybe. And, like, shrink down a bit. This needs to go here. If I scooch this whole thing this direction slightly. Is that gonna help that look not weird? No. God, what is wrong? What is wrong with this? I'm gonna get rid of that weird, like, belly thing, because it doesn't seem to be working in the way that helps me make this make sense. This is too long now. It doesn't even need to be that long, honestly. Maybe that's part of the reason. But there. Now its leg just looks really dorky. Like, something's just wrong with that freaking leg. Like, it just doesn't make any sense the way I've done it. Get rid of everything here. Just delete the entire leg. I'm getting tired of it. You know what? The leg's stupid. There's a one-legged fox. Okay. Now move this up. Like that. And give me the stinking leg. Like that. Goes from the belly. Barely beneath the belly. It goes like this, and then starts curving back. And then it comes back out. About there. And then just evens off with a foot. And goes straight back up. Into the knee. Goes that direction. Very briefly. Into like this. Look better? It looks the same. For goodness sake, come on. Give me that piece there. This piece, this piece there, please. Thank you. Like, it's just not right, but I don't know what's wrong. As the problem is, it's not quite right, but I don't know how to fix it. It's just a little bit wrong somewhere. But where? You had the song stuck in your head for a week after the last Fox? Oh, really? Yes, good. Perfect. You will forever have the fox song stuck in your head. There will be no solving this predicament for you. I mean, like, the part of the reason that I'm having a hard time is because this is not long enough. This needs to go, like, up to here. And this needs to curve back, like this. And the tail needs to, like, drop down a lot, like this. Because I'm trying to, like, draw my drawing now, instead of drawing a fox. Which means I have to, like, make it look like the drawing that I've created. Otherwise, I'm gonna go insane trying to make this work. Like that. And the leg is still just absolutely bananas wrong. Like, it's completely the wrong angle. It needs to be like... I can't... with my hands, I'll show you. It needs to go... like that. Like, I need to... it a little bit. I can't do that. You can't rotate the paths or whatever. Like, so I just need to, like, do this. Like, this part here needs to be like this instead. But that's not going to work because I'm drawing it in the middle of nowhere and I can't see what I'm doing because I'm too far zoomed out. It just blocks itself over. Jonathan. I can name one of the foxes Jonathan. That's no problem. I got one in here somewhere. Which one do you want to be named, huh? You? Hugo? You're Jonathan now. Welcome. Who are you? Oh. It's nothing. It's nobody. It's a brick. Very clear. Okay. So what I need to do is the whole thing. By I mean rotate. I need to rotate the entire thing, but I can't rotate it. I have to manually move every individual block so that it's not at the angle that I currently have it at, and it instead is at an angle I need it to be. Which is super tedious. Because the front leg is at a different, like, rotational axis than the back leg. Which is why it looks so bad and weird. Not the only reason, clearly, but doesn't help. This foot's too long. There. Is that at a better angle? No, its freaking knee looks stupid. Why does your knee look so stupid? Who did this? Who made your knee look that bad? Why is your leg so thick? It's not that big. It's gonna be the first stream of this zoo that I'm only gonna have one animal enclosure done. Me. It's not true. I did it. It was me. Okay. Can I just give it like a robot leg? Just give it a prosthesis, you know? RoboFox. Like, the problem is the drawing doesn't even help, because I can't make it look like that. I need it to be like, if I could draw it without these paths being like 30 meters long, I'm exaggerating, 2 meters long, it'd be so much easier, because I could just draw it in places. But like, it needs to be like, there's like one right here that goes straight into this one, but then there's like a little bump here, so I need a little small one there, and then another one there. This goes straight down to here, straight over to here. This goes up, and then down a little bit, and then straight up to here. Little curve in the middle. And this goes up, but has a little curve there, and then it goes out to here. So I have to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points on that leg. Okay, so this needs to be at a higher angle, a steeper angle. And then there's a little knee there, so I need to like give it a little bump. So that's that one there. And one right here. And then from there I need to go straight down to the heel, which is there, good. And from there straight across. A little bit further in. Then I need to go straight up. And have a little one here, and then another one like right there. Then from there I go straight up with, oh no, it's not straight up. It goes like that, and then it has a little bump here to, or a little angle there to curve in a bit. Then this one has a little angle here to curve in a bit. And this one curves out to here. And the rest is just a curve. A regular boring curve. Is that better? I mean, like, it's because the back leg I didn't bother doing. Where's the back leg end? It ends, like, there. No, that is right. It should be there, though. Well, I don't know. If I do... I think what I need to do is make this a bit like this instead. Is that better? I don't think it is. Like, this leg is ridiculous. This leg is stupid. Who designed these legs? Evolution? Get out of here. I'm gonna give evolution a real talking to. Me? I didn't do it. I resent that. Hmm. Okay. Okay, there you go. A little bit up there. A little bit down here. A little bit down here. Up like that. Tail's just too long now, I think. What a nightmare. That's fine. The leg is still wonky, but I think it might be because of this. Does that look better? I mean, not really. It looks okay, I guess. I mean, the leg is, like, as good as I'm gonna be able to get it, I think. It needs to be, like, longer, but if I make it longer, I'm gonna have to move this whole thing back. Not longer, but, like, this part needs to be, like this direction. I mean, like, it's a fox. I don't, like, it reads well enough as a fox. I think I'm done. I'd like to make a new animal now, thank you. I think it reads enough like a fox that I can give up on it. The guests aren't gonna see it, just me. Tormented. Consistently. It is definitely a fox. Yeah. I think I know why I turned it into a little, what is happening here? I need a staff path, please? There you go. What are you doing? I need a staff path. What are you doing? Stop that. Yeah, I mean, like, this is a fox, too. Look at this fox. This is a nice fox. I like making this one. This one was fun. Isn't that a cute fox? Very much reads like a fox. Then I have to do this fox over here. Ugh. Also, look how big this enclosure is. How big is this enclosure? 3,000. It was supposed to be 1,000. It was supposed to be it was supposed to be so small. I made this 3 times the size I meant to make it, because I was trying to make it accurate. I could fit this entire fox enclosure inside of this fox enclosure. I don't need to hydrate. Anyway, it's fine. The foxes can go in there now. I'm sure they'll love it. What are you running from? They're foxes. Are you gonna get attacked by a fox? Like, what are you afraid of? Oh, there is a fox out. Okay, now I need to make the enclosure for the giant fox house. It needs a lot of grass. Of course it does. So it's not actually a tundra creature at all, because it doesn't like ice and snow. Okay, give me the Twilight Hut or whatever. It's a chonky fox thigh. I mean, like, what do you want me to do? How do you want me to fix that? Like, I don't know. It's not that chonky. Positive. I just spent like half an hour agonizing over it. Give me the red fox specific stuff, please. I do like the log shelter. It is a nice object, but I think there's another one pretty nearby, isn't there? Oh, no, there's not. The nearest one must be over here. Yeah, that's where it is. Okay, well, give me one of these. It's a red shelter. Like a fox. You can go right up against this wall. It's beautiful. Well, thanks. I worked hard on it. It better be. Okay. Oops, bit off kilter. That's not what I wanted to do. There you go. Alright, looks good. So we want the guests to come up to here and look in the belly. Been doing this design with a lot of animals recently for some reason. The belly viewing angle. I don't know why I've chosen to do this. I suppose just because it's easiest and I don't have to worry about the location. Give me this thing the other way around. Give me a thigh looking as well. All the way around. There you go. A belly of animals is often the cutest. They do say that. So it makes sense to you. Alright, well, good. Gotta make sense to somebody. Okay, what do you want? Foxes have burrows. They don't have shelters, they have burrows. Well, I guess they can have both. No, then. I'm not gonna give them a burrow, because I don't want them digging underground, because they're a pain. I'm gonna have to make that wall taller, I think. They can probably just leap over that. Just give them a bunch of these all over the place. An infinite supply of fox house. I just held R to rotate. Everybody knows in this game it's Z to zotate. How embarrassing. Little box. Not a little box. Little ball. Ooh, I didn't give them a pool of water to drink out of. Where is my nearest purifier? Over there, okay. I have a very small pond, like right there. It's a bit smaller than I wanted. But I mean, it will do. Doesn't need to be big, it just needs to exist. There you go. Does that reach? Nope. What a shame. So, instead, we'll stretch it out. Just a touch. Now it touches, and now it's purified. Wow. Okay, and we have a little one of these little scent markers over here, just so that this isn't nothing. Some rocks around that probably to make sure it's not weird. Feels like a sprinkler's probably a mistake, being that it's incredibly cold here. I'll put it like right there, and then like right next to that I'll put a heater. That way it's always spitting water directly into the heater. Okay. We're gonna make that about 20, I think. Well, how much do foxes like temperature? That's not quite the way I meant to phrase that question, but it gets the point across. 43 and minus 13. I'm actually gonna make that a little bit lower. There you go. I'm gonna need a lot of these dotted around the place because, unfortunately for me, the foxes don't actually like the Antarctic at all. None of the animals like the Antarctic at all. So I'm going to need a lot of heaters to stop it getting snowy. Okay. That'll do that. And now I need to start painting the grass. I need to also look at one of the dogs. I mean, the foxes. And then they need a lot of grass, but... short grass, right? Yeah. Get a lot of short grass in here, just kind of everywhere around. I need to make sure they also have a decent amount of soil. I can have some rock in here, a little bit of long grass, I guess. That's no issue. Long grass around the watering hole. Put a rock, a little bit of rock in there too. A little bit near the entrance to the looking glass. Okay. Now once I unpause, that should populate the fields. Awesome. And then once it gets cold, I'll see what the actual, like, realistic look is. Give me Tundra Taiga. It doesn't really matter, does it? Europe, North America, Asia, Africa. Sure, just give me all of it. I'll shove them all in here. I'm sure it won't be weird. Festive spruce? No, that's only for the moose. Only the moose can have that. Himalayan pine? Sure. They love forested areas. Turn on random rotation, please. And give me the other ones here. Do I have the line to surface? I sure do. Turn that off. Give me some of the Himalayan birch trees over here near the looking glass. Animal has avoided capture for a long time. Please use emergency capture. No. It'll get captured one of these days. Let it be free for as long as it can. It won't be long. Who's actually, like, currently... It's not even, like... How do you not... What do you mean it baited capture for a long time? Just catch it. There it goes. It's been in a spot for the entire time. It's not even that far from, like, the other facilities. I mean, I guess it is quite far. Never mind, I take that back. I apologize, I was incorrect. It's quite far away. I need toys, apparently. Oh, food enrichment. Oh. Food enrichment. Here's a dog ball. Here's a bamboo feeder. Here's a Skittle feeder. Isn't that exciting? Don't you love that? Here's another dog ball, just as a treat, you know? Okay, we got lots of stuff. All good. Go back into my plants. I want some campion moss. I'm gonna put that over here, I think. What are you doing? Why'd you do that? You caught it earlier. You don't need to catch it again. Oh, I see. You're probably just grabbing the thing. Ooh, that like, what is that? Anti-aliasing? What is that? The upscaling? What? Is it like the after image here? It's weird. So that was a Twitch artifact? No, it's in the game. It's a weird one. There you go. A lot of campion moss. Just put all that in there. Throw in some caribou moss as well. Why not? Just chuck that near the campion stuff. Have a little treat. Different types of moss. Fighting for dominance. Maybe a cowberry bush or two over here. Okay, looking good. Look at crowberry. So I have cowberries and crowberries? How decadent. Give me these larch trees. They're quite large. That was an intentional mispronunciation for humor. Thank you, thank you. Oh, having such a responsive and well-humored audience is wonderful. Really boosts the ego, seeing the entire chat erupting in laughter constantly whenever I say a joke. Especially Dragon and Limmy, they really like to laugh at my jokes all the time. We are amazing, true, yes. A Douglas fir. Nah. I want some rocks. I want some taiga rocks. Those are big rocks. You have one gigantic rock. One slightly smaller rock. One kind of large rock. And then a series of small rocks dotted around. I guess I could do random rotation all for these ones. Just to make this a little bit faster. Missed the joke. That's probably a good thing. No, it was good. It was a good joke. Most of my jokes are good. Okay. Just a bunch of random rocks lying around. That seems fine. I do want some more trees, actually, turns out. I just don't know what kind. Scots pines? They're kind of fun. Very small. Well, that one's very small. Oh, I probably should turn off random rotation all, huh? I wish that I'd get more saplings to dot around the place. Not all these trees have saplings. It's kind of a shame. Kind of a shame. Twin flower. Sure, just dot those in there, sure. I love that. They're very pretty flowers. Not sure this is the biome that they belong in, but I do like them. I don't really want any ivy. Cedars? Ooh. I don't really want these. You can go with the tail. They're decidedly not yellow, these yellow cedars. I guess it's probably in the autumn they turn yellow. It's a good thing you can't hear you. Goes this way, you never know how often you actually laugh at my silly jokes. Ah, yes. Excellent. Don't tell me that, oh my god. I never said it was a lot or not. Ah, well. I understand. It's truly a lot. That's the only explanation. Otherwise, you wouldn't have said anything. Yes, good. Perfect. I'll continue to tell my best jokes. Ooh, that's a big tree. I can't even fit it in here. I don't know, that seems like enough trees. It's got a lot of variety in there. I need to put up the barriers, not barriers, the thingies. Talking point. Talking point seating. Everybody wants to learn about foxes, so I'm gonna do that. Let's see. I need regular benches down here too. Ooh, picnic umbrellas. Love to see it. No, hold on. I need to focus. Give me the habitat education boards. Turn off random rotation, please. So you go here and here. Now I'll leave that one open. There, and then I'll put one right here. Speaker right in the middle should be enough to cover everything. I suspect the foxes are going to get out soon. Because of this spot here. They can probably just leap over that, I'm guessing. But we'll see. We'll leave it there and see what happens. It'll be a little bit of excitement for the veterinarians. They'll keep them on their toes, you know? Always ready to shoot the poison darts at the foxes. Sleep darts. Well, I guess it's probably poison's a type of poison. I don't know, whatever. Whatever I'm trying to say there. Don't worry about it. Forget I said anything. This is Red Fox. It is linked to these. Confirm. You are going to be in August. You are Red Fox. You are also Red Fox. And you too are Red Fox. We are going to teach about deforestation and domestication, because people like to have foxes as pets, but they don't make very good pets. So there you go. I'm also going to put more benches around here, I think, like around this edge here. I'm going to have a shop right there, I think. I have a bench here and here. Maybe if I can fit one in there, it'd be nice, but I can't. Maybe don't put it there instead. Put it over here. This feels a bit excessive. Get rid of some of these benches. I think having a shop there is fine, but these benches feel like much more than I need. Especially if I put the benches here. Just all around this place. An overwhelming supply of benches for the people to sit upon. Excellent. Okay, so we have sound covering. Did I make sure the speaker was for foxes? I think so, yeah. We got our little signs. Anything else I'm missing here? I guess a security camera, and maybe do not feed or do not talk loud at foxes. I don't know how skittish they are, but I don't want them to be fed, and I don't want people to yell at them, so that seems like a good thing to have. One security camera so that nobody gets pickpocketed while they're sitting in these benches. That seems like a decent layout. Now I need to add some shops. What are people missing? Marketing's bad. Oh, whoops. I definitely need more marketing. My zoo definitely isn't completely full already. Marketing. Give me high impact. Renew. Renew, renew. There you go. High impact marketing. Enjoy. Marketing's great now. Guests are unhappy. They want boigas and drinks. And education, but I can only help with so much. Let's see, stalls, no, guest facility. I want the Twilight building shells. Going to have this one here. I do like this, but like, it just feels weird to have it, because it's not going to have an entrance to that back end. I guess I could pretend it has a staff path that goes through it. If I do this, and get the staff path here, just make it smaller, and be like, ah yes, there's definitely a thing inside of this, don't worry. People love working there. But in actuality, they just jump over the counter and get in there like that. Okay, what do you want? I need you like the Street Fox coffee, right? You need Street Fox coffee. It's a fox enclosure. That's literally like the perfect thing to have here. Then we need to get the second path here for walking on, even though it's not really well made. There you go. And remove this, or move it, don't remove it. Another trash can there. Do I want to put benches there next to that? I mean, kind of. It feels a bit excessive at this stage, but they're not bad. Although, you know what I should put there? I should put ATMs there. Like, ATMs and maybe like a vending machine. I don't know. I've been kind of avoiding vending machines because of how much of a pain in the butt they are. Merchandise. I could put like a merchandise counter there. So like one person just hanging out. Is there a reason you left your post immediately? You wanna tell me what's going on with you? You're heading to work at a different shop for some reason. Why? Do I need to hire more staff? I mean, I can. I don't have any backups. I guess when they're on break, they're just on break. And there's nobody to take over for them. I hadn't thought about that. Okay, it seems like a great place to just stand for your entire... Like, I love that people are just going to come walking up behind you. That's not going to be really off-putting at all. I hate when people walk behind me like that. Like, I'm standing somewhere and there's just somebody walking behind me. It's awful. I used to have to do that in retail all the time, because I had, like, an island that I had to stand at. It's freaking ridiculous. It's such an uncomfortable situation. Okay. Now, what kind of food do you think foxes prefer? Think they like pizza? Like fries? Maybe some bakery goods? Hot dogs? Tacos? Now, something about pizza really calls to me when I think about foxes, you know? Put pizza in there. Maybe. Maybe? What do you think? Pizza? I think pizza makes sense. No, no tofu. Well, you think this game's inclusive of people without the dietary restrictions and things, huh? Either your greasy pizza, your incredibly unhealthy and sweet bakery goods, your salty fries, your hot dogs, your hamburgers, or your milkshakes, alright? That's all you get. No tofu. Meat eaters out here. Oh my god, look how uncomfortable that bench must be. Holy crap, I never even realized. This looks awful. Imagine having to sit on that. Yikes. Wowee. That's some real city architecture. Looks like so unpleasant. They don't want people loitering. Exactly. I hate that stuff. I hate that so much. It makes me so mad. Put more of them down. I can only get one down over here. Okay. Slightly better. Alright, we got our shops down. People should be a little bit more happy now. Not a ton happier. Oh, pff, I have literally like a cloned building right here. I didn't even notice. This is the same building. It's even got Street Fox coffee right there. This time it's got hot dogs, though. Oh my god, what are you doing with those hot dogs in the back? What the hell? What are you doing back here? You don't just leave the hot dogs out. You gotta keep them in a heating box. This isn't heating nothing. Actually, maybe that is a heat lamp. I don't know. But still, like, come on. You gonna sell all those hot dogs? You better sell those for like $1 at the end of shift. God, I used to work in a... Anyway, I used to work in a store. And we had, like, these hot dogs that were on, like, rotisserie or whatever. I don't know what... maybe it's not... We call them rotation. I don't know. It's not really a rotation. It's like a little rolly thingy made of metal that rolls them constantly while they're under a heat lamp. And, like... They're like foot-long hot dogs, whatever. And, my God, every day that I worked, I'm like, damn, I hope nobody buys one of those, because, like, I am so, like, I don't know how to explain this in a way that doesn't sound kind of, like, weird or gross. Like, a hot dog that's been, like, on rotation for, like, a long time gets, like, this, like, kind of, like, tough exterior, but it's super juicy inside. And it's so good. Like, oh my god, I love it. I used to freaking love these hot dogs that had been on the rotisserie, like, all freaking day. Not all day, like, for, like, 4 hours, whatever. Because you change them out so they don't, they don't have food issues, whatever. I don't know, whatever. But the point is, we switch them out like when people change shifts. So if they're not gone, then you have to take them yourself or put them in the like lost goods and throw them in the trash, whatever. It's very wasteful, but it's just the way things work. And so like used to always grab them right at closing time, just buy them up yourself. It's great. Any idea what temperature they sit at? Hot enough, I don't know, like 160 or something, like hot enough to keep them from developing their weird bacteria. It was like an up and up place. We had to remember like the temperature, like there was like to prevent them from getting, harmful bacteria growth or whatever. Like you kept them in the safe zone the whole time. Like it was hot enough to like warm them up, but it wasn't hot enough to like burn them or anything. Okay. We got the fox and we got some more buildings done. Or more shops in for people to not be grumpy about. I never got sick eating the hot dogs, and I worked there for a while, alright? And I ate them like after every shift, basically. So, just know that they were fine. I have a very weak immune system. If they were dangerous, I probably would be dead. Not accusatory, just curiosity about equipment results. Oh, okay. Yeah, honestly, the hot dog, like, rotisserie, whatever we called it. The hot dog thing was, like, great. And, like, well, they weren't even, like, hot dogs. They were, like, sausages. There was, like, I don't remember what brand they were, but, like, they were, like, super good. And I wish I remember what the brand was, because, my god, I would love to get some. I think they might have just been, like, generic Costco dogs, but, like, I cannot remember. Costco dogs are so freaking good. And Costco pizza, oh my god, Costco pizza's so good. Oh, I'm so hungry. Who brought up food? It was me. I brought up food. Yep. Yeah. It's the truth. I can't escape from it. How could this have happened to me? How could I have done this to myself? Again. For the 375th stream in a row. You were gonna blame me anyway, even if it wasn't me. I mean, yeah, that's probably sound. I do talk about hot dogs a lot. Not hot dog. Well, I do talk about hot dogs a lot, but I also just talk about food generally quite a bit, so... Not even necessarily hot dogs, but... Do I have some hot dogs? Oh, I can't eat after stream. I'm not that hungry. I'm hungry, but I'm not that hungry. I think I'm hungry because I'm talking about food, not because I'm actually hungry. Okay, so I think that's probably pretty good. I got all my foxes in there. I should probably get some more, just to fill in the space, because there's like 5 in there. I need like 14, supposedly. What in the world? Give me some, like, cash ones, please. Yeah, there you go. Size? I don't really care about size. That's okay. Ooh, that one's pretty expensive. Dang. Romulus over here. Okay. Go ahead and just chuck them in the storage? No, quarantine. I was gonna do bear next, wasn't I? It was either lynx or bear. What do you reckon I should do next? The bear enclosure or the lynx enclosure? I should probably also make another entrance somewhere. You know what I might do? I might make the, I might snag this entrance and put it inside this building over here. If it lets me. It's not letting me. Okay, edit the shell. I don't really care. Don't edit the shell, turns out. Okay, can I, like, put you down and then, like move you around like this? Yes. Oh, you're gonna interfere with the path. That's really annoying. That would be in a great spot for it, too. Can I, like, scooch it out a little bit? No, it's just gonna look weird. Dang. Well, alright, don't do that then. Where can I put you otherwise? Will you fit in this one, maybe? This one has, like, less... No, it's still got the same problem. Maybe I'll just have them appearing out of the woods. You know? I'll just have them, like, appearing out of the woods right here. I'll just be like, right there's a path. And then... Where's the ticket booth? That's important, too. Where's that at? Give me the ticket booth, please. I can't see. Where did I put it down at? Over here? Yeah, right there. Let me obstruct it. Just put it on the top there. Yeah, I know you're stuck. It's because I didn't give you the entrance yet. No, give me that. Come on. Okay, don't snap to grid, please. Just go there. That's the wrong direction, I think. Other way, please. There you go. Is that right? Maybe. No, definitely not. Go that direction. That is correct. Okay, cool. I'm guessing this is the wrong way around because people are seemingly having a hard time. Well, no, it's definitely the right way around. No, they do come in the wrong way. And they get stuck because there's no path, of course. Can I just move that? I don't really want to move it as much as I just want to rotate it. There you go. Okay, don't worry. I'm giving you your dang path. Stop complaining. It's fine. Why'd they give me that path? There. Now you're connected. You can come in. It's fine. Links? Sure. Okay, now we're gonna make a freaking bunch of trees over here. Where's your trees at? It's a big old freaking tree here. Just like cover this whole area. Nobody needs to see nothing. Just pretend it's a big forest in the middle of the zoo for no reason. People get lost in this forest. It's normal. Give me some of that moss. Hosta? What's an hosta? Oh, what's that, I guess? Yes, some of that caribou moss, just like all over the path. Just overgrown. People have come in here and been like, oh, where is this place? I've never seen anything like it. The thickets, it's so thick, these thickets. I literally cannot see outside of this forest. And nobody can see into it, surely. You'd have to have eyes to see. Hey, look at that. Nobody could even tell. Impossible to know. Give me some of these. Like, magical trees to pretend that this is like a magic forest full of magic. Okay, let me see what I'm doing. How about that? That may help. Alright, magical forest full of trees that prevent you from seeing in or out. That's all I need. In or out trees. Nobody can see nothing. Definitely doesn't look strange or weird or kind of out of place at all. Might actually delete that one. It was a nice little grove while it was. What do you mean? You don't like my large trees? Like this thing going on? Think that looks better than my large tree? My large tree blockade? Got too dense to see in. Well, it was supposed to be. It's supposed to be like, I can't, people just teleport away right there. It's not supposed to be like, able to see them teleport away. Oops, that was a mistake. Actually, you know what I might do? Where's that really rare tree that, like, nobody's ever seen before? This thing. There. How do these branches work? Do they just come out of the ground, or is it meant to come off the tree? Alongside of Torture and Torment on Helldivers level 9. Why are you doing Helldivers? Well, I guess Helldiver difficulty. That's level 9, right? Or is level 9 Suicide or is it Helldiver? Like, you know, you could lower the difficulty. Helldive, that's what I thought. You don't have to play on Helldive difficulty. You wanted to do level 9? Oh, okay. I thought maybe you just, like, saw that it progressed up to there and just kept going as it let you do higher and higher level missions or something. You regretted it now? Yeah, it's rough. Like, it's really hard. I've only succeeded on, like, 3 missions on Helldive ever, and, like, I've played, like, a decent amount of that game. Backrooms much. You got trees in backrooms? Maybe. Anyway, Helldivers is good. Even if it is hard. You had 19 Bile Titan kills from 1500 kg. Well, also, sorry, from 500 kg. I was like, I don't think there is a 1500 kg unless they added it recently. Yeah, it's a bit excessive, especially if you went to a planet that you're not supposed to be on. Like, if you go to, like, the bug homeworlds or whatever, they're, like, more aggressive, right? Because you're meant to go to, like, certain planets because the orders tell you to go there, but if you go to, like, the ones further back that you're not ordered to go to, they're more difficult. Because you're not supposed to be there. Screw doing robotic helldive. Oh, robot helldive's fun. You just get blasted by, like, 14 rockets immediately every time you spawn. Did I not get all of them out? I thought I got all of them out. I'll try again. I think I did. I'm gonna click anyway, just to be sure. Rather go back to Malevelon Creek and die with the brothers there. We don't invoke Malevelon Creek here. I hated Malevelon Creek. I loved the I don't know, emergent gameplay of the Malevelon Creek, but it was so rough. I don't even know why we did it. It was pointless. It didn't mean anything. It was war. Okay. I will do the links now, I think. You partook, so you knew the pain. I know. So did I. Some of us came away stronger. But some of us didn't. Then they immediately die. I gotta wonder, like, cause so the whole like premise is like you're an expendable soldier, so every time you get like a new Helldiver, they're a different person. I gotta wonder, like, if there's anybody who's played the game and not died, and just had like the same Helldiver the entire time. I doubt it. That seems impossible, but I am curious. 5 of us didn't, since there's 5 people that haven't logged in since then. Oh no. Do I want to attach the links onto the top of the Fox, or do I want to, like, go up here? How much room do I have? Oh, it's pretty small. How much room do the links need? It's just 2 of them? Yeah, just 2. And they have how many babies? 1 to 4 every 2 years. Okay. So about 1,400? That's not bad. Okay, so what does the links look like? I guess I could just look at that image. Let's see. Barrier, big kitty, yeah. Alright, so let's see. Alright. Make Link's body spray for you. Everybody likes Lynx's body spray for sure, right? There you go. There's your Link's body spray can. Now there's a real joke. Disgusting, I know. There's an actual bit that I decided to do. I came up with that immediately when I was thinking about making a Lynx, and I thought it'd be very funny. But I think that the punchline of the joke is that it took me too long to make the can shape, and then I had to spell out Lynx in walls. So it wasn't really there wasn't really much payoff to it, because it took too long. So I thought up the joke, thought it'd be really funny, and then couldn't get it out. It is Axe, yeah. It is Axe in the US, but I'm aware it's called Lynx in other places. I don't know why, but I'm sure there's a reason. Axe and Lynx the same thing? Yeah. There you go, there's a Lynx. I had to quickly Google what that can looked like. I have to go get rid of that now. Anyway, but yes, it's the same thing. It's, just as lovely smelling as It's always been. Is it still popular? I have to wonder. It can't be, surely. It's got such like a negative stigma around it. Like, there's no way people still like it. I used to use a cologne called Smokin' Hot. It was like a $2 cologne that just kind of smelled okay. And I was like, that's not bad. And then I stopped using it because somebody bought me a new cologne called, like, I don't even remember, like Black Forest something or other. I don't know. But it was fairly expensive. And I got that, and it was good. Some of them are okay when you don't marinate in it, I suppose. I mean, that's probably similar with anything, really. Is like, I like the smell of some flowers, but if I had to smell flowers constantly, I'd probably be pretty upset about it. Links just reminds you for high school locker rooms, or the corridor, rather, at your school? Nah. Something was wrong with my links, I think. Can't quite put my finger on it, though. No, you're Tufts. Oh, you're right. Game does not want to cooperate today, huh? I wonder if this is I wonder if this is like the game telling me it might need to be stopped soon. It doesn't. No, the performance is fine though. It's just like it's the game itself that's giving me a hard time, not the performance. I was planning on making every enclosure I could and putting in as many animals as I could in it until the game performance became too bad to like bother streaming it anymore. But like, this like weird building bug I keep having where I just can't select things correctly is really frustrating me. It doesn't happen often, but every once in a while it'll just not let me select things. There you go, now it's perfect. What do you got for me? Okay, I don't know if I can reliably make a Link's profile. I think I might have to do it from the front. Because like, it's not particularly... I mean, I can make a cat, clearly. But like, I don't know if I can make it look... I like read it legibly like a Lynx. Because like I wouldn't be able to put like the face tufts, like the little chubby fuzzy cheeks. Like I can get the big paws, obviously. I can get the little short nose. I can get the face correct, obviously, and I can probably get the tail and stuff. But like making it actually look like a Lynx is going to be quite difficult, especially if I start off with something this pathetic. I need this to be a lot longer, firstly. They're quite short. Like, I know that. So these legs are too long. That's one problem. This is not a very good image to help me determine what they look like. I'm gonna put a door here so I can actually just get the links put directly in to the enclosure when it's out of quarantine, so that I can actually start getting reference to build it. Wild boar has matured. Good. Good. How's my research doing on the otters? It's done! Wow, okay, cool. I can send Dolores to research the talking. And I can go over to the otter enclosure, which is the larger one, and feed them actual good food. There you go. Isn't that nice? Okay, I'll just wait for this to finish. There you go. We'll put the links into the links enclosure. And then I'll just look at them and build from them. That's probably the correct way to do it, or the easier way than just like looking at that image and trying to figure out some nonsense from it. Just gotta wait for them to arrive. All the way across the zoo. I'm like baffled at how large this is. How big is my other zoos? Because I feel like this is like a lot of space, like, used up. Like, this is a lot of enclosures in like a very small area, but this is a gigantic map. Like, my biggest zoo was the one I did previously. I should probably check on the size of that to see, like, the difference. Because it's the same size map, but I'm guessing that there must be, like, maybe I'm just, like, forgetting how much space I actually used on that map, but I feel like this is, like, a really big enclosure area. Like, in that one I had, like, enclosures that were, like, 20,000 size, but I'm pretty reliably making enclosures, like, 2,000, 1,500. So that one's, yeah, that one's about 2,000. That one's 2,200, about 2,300. Like, yeah, like, these enclosures are pretty consistently gigantic, so I'm wondering how much, like, space comparatively I used. But I'd have to load up an entire another map to see that, so I don't really want to do that. But I am curious. Okay. I gotta wait for them both to get in there and then move around somewhere so I can actually see them separate of each other. There you go. Okay, so you're just standing there. That'll make it a lot easier to actually, like, do this. Okay. Is that interesting? You got big toes. You got big toes. You got your ankle. You got that animal ankle thing going on that the foxes had. Goes up like that. Of course, it's a bit further up than that. Freaking entrance. Okay. Kinda has a slope instead of a sharp. So I can probably put a little heel right there. Go like that. And then, does it just go straight up like that? It kind of like doesn't go that far. It goes like, what is that? Like a 15-degree angle? Like, that's not quite right. It's also a lot shorter than that. It's also a lot thinner than that too. Like, this is a very thick leg. Well, actually, it's not that much thinner, is it? And then it just goes into like a gigantic haunch. Yeah, it's way too big. I need to, like, shrink that a lot. The toesie's bigger. Wah. Not longer, bigger. Because it comes with the territory, doesn't it? That's probably a more accurate size for that. Let me see. Leg. Yeah, it's just like just really long. It goes like it kind of curves up into the tail, and it goes like it's like a right angle on the butt. So it just goes straight up. It kind of curves gently. And gets to like there. And this comes down like this. That good? Maybe like a little bit. That. That way it actually gets that right angle. Okay, that's good. And I think... I mean, it's like not good exactly. Like, it's definitely like disproportionate, but like it's not like I can do that much about it. And it comes from the heel too. Like it's not the heel, the elbow. The cat elbow. And this needs to curve outwards a bit. This needs to, like, have a much less aggressive bend. It's kind of hard to do, again, for the same reason that the foxes were. It's just, like, I don't have the capability to, like, see the image in my mind after not looking at it anymore. I think it's just, what is wrong? What am I looking at? What is incorrect here? This is like fine. I think it just like needs to be, it's like very straight up into the belly. So it goes to here, it goes up, and then just kind of like, just goes like straight up. Like this. Into the belly, like just like up like that. Okay. I mean, it's not great, but it's fine. And you got your tail already. Just kind of a paunch, and then like a kind of a... you got like your elbow thing there, I guess. Alright. Dips down there. Like so. And this goes like that. This goes basically straight down. But this needs to be like a little bit of an elbow. Okay, the feet are probably about the same size. I need the heel thing, don't I? There you go. This needs to like be up like this, I think. This just looks so bad. It looks terrible. Its legs, it feels like its legs are just like really, really short. I mean, they are short, but they're not that short. This is also a lot thinner, and they also stand on their toes. Like, they have like a much more prominent like wrist there. Okay. Maybe pull this in here a bit instead. Oh, actually, a little bit out. This side does just like kind of get bulky for no reason. Whoops, not like that. It just doesn't. It looks just doesn't look right, huh? It just doesn't looks totally wrong for some reason. It would help if I had an actual plane to work on. Instead of just doing it freehand. Well, free mouse, whatever. Also, it needs to be longer. I think it just needs to be a little bit longer. An actual plane, well, you know, like a line that I could easily just draw with paths to fix my issue, but too lazy to, like, remember to figure that out. Okay, move it up here. I need more space to work with. Delete all these, because, oh well. Unfortunately, these are out of the enclosure now, but that's okay. It goes up into, like, the breastbone, and then kind of has an underbite. Yay, freedom. Yay, actual dangerous creatures. Finally, for once, right? Okay, then it has like a little spiky there. Which you're not going to be able to see at all. It's not going to make any sense, and nobody's going to understand what it's supposed to be, but just know it's the tuft of fur that's on the face. And it has like its underbite. Like here. Then it comes out from like there into like a snout, if you will. It has quite a flat face, I'm pretty sure, as most cats tend to. It does seem to come up at a little bit of an angle, and you can see its nose past its mouth. And goes like, whoop. Okay, so that's its mouth, which means I need to make a nose pop out a little bit there. Like so. Then its nose, then its like face kind of like swoops up. Oops. And just sort of evens off in like a head shape, if you will. Kind of looks like a human's face. Hey, Azifa, how you doing? Yes, Lynx. It is what I'm looking to do here. I doubt it reads as a Lynx yet, but it is what I'm working on. Just looks like a human. That didn't really help. Which species? It's Eurasian, yeah. I mean, I imagine if I made ears, it probably would look less human. Just kind of looks like a dog now. The nose is what's doing it, for sure. It still looks like a dog, though. Okay, let's see. You got little droopies. You got a little mouth. You got a chin. It goes a lot steeper up and it flattens at the top. It's very steep up. And then it just flattens out like here. And the ears come in about here. And of course, I'm going to have to edit these to make them more rounded. Or curved, or some such. Pull the top of the ear up. They have quite large ears. Well, I mean, that helped. It probably reads a lot better now. Now, let's see. No, your little spikies are longer than that. They're also round. They're less triangular, more round. They come up, like, on the side of your head. That's annoying. If they go like that and swoop. I see. Whoops. So they don't actually do this at all. They kind of come up like this. And swoop in like that. This is a little bit longer. Is that gonna make any sense? I feel like I need to like angle that better. They also would come up like that, I think. That's too far before the swoop is starting. Alright, that's probably better. Extend that a bit. Okay. Canadian is grayish-blue, Iberian is striped, and Bobcat is not as spotted. Eurasian is what you see. Yes. Yeah, seen Bobcats before. I don't remember them being spotted at all, but I guess I wasn't really paying close attention to that aspect. It's kind of like the only large cat around to worry about, like mountain lions and bobcats. If you saw it, it was spotted. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Okay. The leg goes straight down into the paw. The feet don't do this as such. They kind of turn into like toes. Like further down. Also, this leg isn't long enough, I don't think. Like, it's quite small. It's like a baby bobcat. I need to like move the entire lower half down. Like there, just scooch it. I think I'm gonna have to make it longer as well. That'll probably fix some of my issues. Should probably also pull this down a bit. I don't need to do that far. Oops, well, too late now. It's not too late now, I'm not gonna do that. That was too far. I wanted to grab here, and then do this. And then pull it down like that. So it's on the same plane as the other foot, just about. Canadian lynx would have very large feet for snow. Yeah, I did know that. I think that's very cool. Okay. That's a bit closer. Like, that reads as a lynx, but it's not quite what I'm looking for. Like, I need to make sure, like, its body is the right size and shape. It does have, like, a head that swoops into, like, a ruff. Shoulder blades, you can see, and then it kind of goes down and back. So here it has a little ruff. Scruff? A ruffle? It has a neck thing. And its shoulder blade comes up above that. I guess that's gonna have to just go here, and I'm gonna hope for the best. It's doing the stupid thing where I can't grab things. Look at that. And it comes down and swoops. And its back does just kind of like end. And then just goes down. Is that right? Is that okay? Ooh, I'm in the other realm. I don't know. I fell into the back realms. Okay, so that kind of comes down, swoops. Doesn't go down straight. It swoops in. Then I mean, like, it looks fine. I don't know exactly what's wrong. I think the body's a bit too thick now. I could probably like make the belly a bit like higher up. Yeah. Okay. This needs to be a little bit more curved. Scooch it down a bit. Also a little bit longer, too. Maybe I'll even add another little thing here to make it a little bit more round. Like that. I mean, like, I don't know what else to do to make it look more like a lynx. It looks pretty alright, I think. Like, I think it reads fairly well. It's just like, the back leg's a bit weird, but I'm not exactly sure how to fix that. Because it's just like, it just needs to be like thinner or something. Like, it's very broad here, but it's not as big as I've made it. So I suppose I could just like grab this whole thing and like scooch it this direction and like kind of realign these to make more sense. That better? Maybe? I mean, this needs to be pulled in. Yeah. I think that reads as a lynx pretty well. I'm sure it could be better, but I don't know exactly where to begin to make it better. It's too long. Yeah. I think it reads. Something's wrong, I don't know what, but I think it looks good. So I'm gonna move it back down to where it belongs. Okay. Right back to there, please. A little bit closer. There you go. In Poland, there was a project of reintroducing lynxes to Kąpielski National Park, but they contemporarily brought food for them on a truck. So the lynxes found the nearest highway and got run over. Oh, that is sad. Yep. That is sad. Why is it giving me this path again? I don't want this path. Give me the nice path. The frosted ice path. Okay, go ahead and connect back up in there. And scooch around to the outer edge of the links. I don't think I actually need to do this with this one, because I believe the edge of the map is so close that I don't think I can actually go up there. Oh no, I guess I have a little bit of room up there. I suppose I could do it all the way around. It wouldn't make any sense, really, but I suppose it doesn't hurt anything. I don't know what I'm going to put in there and where, but if it fits, it fits. Yeah. Oop. I know I could easily just, like, extend this path length, so I didn't have to put it all down one after another like I'm doing, but I think it's okay. I think it's just fine. It gets the job done. There you go. And of course, we're going to have the viewing angle be the belly. Maybe the back, too, actually. Although that's kind of a little bit inconvenient, because I guess you'd have to go all the way around the edge. Truck equals food is bad for animal, yeah. Yep. It's just a dissociation. And there's not very many other ways to get it, you know, to them, but it's definitely a big downside. I guess I could put the leg as well. Maybe I could actually have an information there. I haven't put an information booth down in a while. That seems alright. Go ahead and just shrink that one. Alright. Hopefully lynxes can't jump. I think they're too stocky to jump. I don't think they have the jumping ability. I think they're for ambushing. They're ambush predators, aren't they? They, like, don't do much for pouncing. Oh, I guess I could just look at the stats, huh? Just tells me. 10 feet. They can jump. Turns out, just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm not gonna make a viewing angle there after all. Okay. Good, good, good. Once they're in their place, I guess I could do it now. Once they're in their place, I'll put down the thingies, but I'll just do it now. No issues. Give me one here. One here. I could do another one in the middle, right? It's a big area. I didn't even check the size. Whoops. 2,700? That's good? Definitely more than good. Yeah. Alright. And I bet everybody's going to be really engaged in learning about the links. I'm going to put a bunch of benches down for that. And we're going to put the speaker there. Give me a security camera just above this for no particular reason. Do not make a lot of noise. They have sensitive ears. And do not feed them. They have sensitive tummies. And now pay me. Okay. Good. Now I should probably clone all these and put them around the place too, because I'm definitely going to need to before I forget. Suppose this is the downside to having this like gigantic swooping path along the back end, is that there's nothing here for them people to like see or do. It's just a lot of extra room for nothing. Okay, that'll do, I think. I'll take this one here and move it forward a bit. That's too much. I suppose I can probably put a couple in here too, because it's gonna be a long distance for them to walk and trash stuff. Give me links. There's no power. That's a shame. Links. How is there no power here? It's like not that far from other stuff. Links. Links the seating. Confirm. Max size. Links. Links. Alright. Where is the nearest power? There it is. Go up here, because nobody's going to be going up here for any reason other than this. I hope, anyway. There you go. So that'll be power. I need to get some water in here as well. Just a little bit. There's apparently a link that constantly triggers the camera at the border crossing to Belarus, or Belarus. I don't know how to pronounce that. Ever since it was closed for people. That's strange. Is it doing it... Well, I was going to say knowingly, but I guess not. Is it just roaming that area? Oops. Okay. Olga. Let me go ahead and get your filtered items by species. Put all your toys directly in front of this window so that people can enjoy watching you attack them. Feel one of those, like, rubbing pads. That's fun. A scratching post. Front and center. Wait. Let's do a scratching pine. There's a pronghorn and a zebra. Now let's do a rotation feeder. Those are fun. Oh, do they need climbing space? I hadn't thought about that. No, they don't. Okay. They do need shelter, though. It's just a trans-country link, doesn't care about borders? Okay. I mean, yeah, obviously. I just wasn't sure what, I wasn't sure if it had, like, some sort of, like, Pavlovian training to set off the alarm so that people came and, like, gave it attention or something. Okay. That'll be some warmth. I don't think it needs a ton of warmth. It needs a lot of grass. A lot more than I was intending to give it, but oh well. Let's see. Nature. What do you got for me? Asia, Europe, taiga, tundra. You know you shouldn't pet lynx, but... I mean, they are cute, but they're also large and violent. Well, I don't know. They're probably more skittish than anything, but... The way you're meant to deal with a bobcat is you're meant to, like, not run from it. Just chuck rocks at it. But don't bend over to pick up rocks. Just chuck whatever you have in your pockets at it. And it should scare it off. Because if you run, it'll grab the back of your neck and strangle you to death. Himalayan pine. Be careful and let it pet you back. Yeah, basically. Random rotation, please. Undo that one. Give me some of that campion moss. Oh, you don't got campion moss in here? Ah, there you go. There's that campion moss. That's what I'm talking about. That's some of that good moss. Right in there. There you go. Just a little bit of that stuff lying around the place, you know? Just a little bit. It needs lots of coverage, huh? Lots and lots. Lady ferns. It's fun. Scots pines. Chuck them in there too, why not? Couldn't hurt. Love a pine tree of all variety. And then pine saplings. Siberian pea shrubs. Okay. Now, I'm kind of torn between putting in more trees of the same variety or throwing in some of these large trees. Because I do like them. They look nice, but they're very... They stand out. A lot. I think maybe like one of them in here, like one or two in here is fine, but too many seems a bit excessive. Need some more Himalayan pines, just because I like them. They look nice. They're tall, but not too tall. Himalayan birch trees are always nice. Put those near the entrance. I'd like some cow grass. You got cow grass in here? You got berry bushes? Bearberries. Got bearberries. Give me some of them bearberries. Some of these things. Okay. The coverage is still pretty lacking. Like, it feels weird to, like, have so many trees in one area, but I guess it is just what they need. And I'm going to make sure that they're happy with their enclosure, even if it's a bit strange and difficult to fit them in a way that I like. I don't live here. They do. Put down some of these lady ferns over near these, because I want to. Okay. I mean, like, it's not a bad enclosure. It's just very densely populated. I also need to put down a house for them. I forgot about that. Give me... habitats... cave. Aquatic jetty. What? Why? Why a jetty? They're not aquatic. As far as I know. Gonna be enough space for two? Probably. Dangerous animal escaped. You love to see it. I'm sure it's fine. I doubt anything will go awry. Also, I'm pretty certain they didn't escape. I don't know why it told me they did. Yeah, they're fine. They're both in here. Hello, Volody. You're going sniffing things over here, huh? Oh, I forgot to give you food. Just regular food. I think one's probably enough. Should I give them like climbing? Do they want to climb? It didn't say they needed to climb. I'll give you a prefab climb so I don't have to build it. How about that? Mainly because I'm lazy. Dangerous animal, small claw otter. Is that what it said? Did it say the small claw otter escaped? I just assumed it was the lynx. Oh, they're all in there. Also, I imagine they could be quite dangerous. Where are they? No, it would be funny if it said that. Yeah. I mean, they're not small creatures. Like, I mean, they're small, but they're like larger than house cats. They could probably be pretty vicious. A cat can mess you up pretty bad. Let me get back over to the lynx. Ooh, leg. Where are you? Just chilling in your grass that I didn't actually make. I forgot to. Hold on a sec. I forgot to finish. Am I dropping again? I really hope not. No, my frames all say I'm good. It hasn't been a problem all day today, so I'm hoping it's on your end. Not in like a vindictive way or anything, but if it's on my end, I'll be grumpy. Soil. Give me heavy soil, actually. Just around the mud. Just the muddy water. Okay, there you go. How do you feel about your enclosure now? Terrain's good, hard shelter's good, lots of space. You like the coverage, plants are alright. You're fully enriched, you love to see it. You have nutritional problems, but I can't help that, I gotta research you. Alright, looks good. What are you doing just laying here? Now you're gonna play with your new stuff? You're just gonna like hang out? Not gonna attack the pronghorn or anything? You're just gonna be boring? Sorry, I offended you, jeez. Wasn't my intention to call you boring, but maybe if you moved around a bit more, people would come to see your enclosure, huh? You think about that? There you go. Yeah, see, people are gonna come to see you. Eventually. No. Ooh, that's a jump. Alright, sure. You could have walked around, but I guess you got the zoomies. You like swimming? You got very determined eyes. Do they not have slit pupils? No, I guess they are, but they're like very much dilated despite being so small. Oh well. I think I want to put down some more shops out here because there's really nothing out here at all. Is that a shop? No, it's a building. I mean, pfft, yeah, but also need a bathroom. Let me put a bathroom out there. A rest-room, if you will. One rest-room, please. Right there. And then give me the Twilight shop shell, but the smaller ones. Where's the shop shell? There it is. I'm gonna have 2 shop shells and then an information. Right there. Right there. I'll move these to line up properly. Maybe, if I can be bothered. Okay. And 1 information, please. 1 full information building. Always generic, because people need to know where things are at, and this is the best way to tell them. Then we want food and drink. What kind of drink? Maybe just water. I don't have very much water in there. Yeah, give me some water. Okay. And Bernie's Bakes? Missy Good. I haven't had a Missy Good in a long time. Why are you giving me a hard time? Why are you not, like, correctly lining up with this building? What are you doing? Why are you not lining up with that building? Why is that building lining out at a different grid? What the heck? Okay, delete this, because something's wrong with it. Let's see. Give me that shop shell back, please. But this time I want it to be, like, not... It's really weirdly aligned. Why is it doing that? Was the other one like that? No, the other one went in fine. Missy Goods. Okay, well, it works now, for whatever reason. I'm happy with that. Not gonna complain. I do like to complain, but I'm not going to this time. Much. I don't know why I would do that, it's really stupid. The grid sometimes really annoys me. I don't know why it happens. Like, what purpose does it serve? Like, I mean, obviously, if you're trying to build, like, a structure or something, fine. But why does it, like, sometimes just decide to not be on the right grid? Like, it's just like, it's like I chose the wrong grid to put it on for some reason. I have no idea. It feels so strange. This was IRL, they would jump on the lower wall and walk across of it out into the enclosure. Well, yeah, of course, but I'm banking on the fact that they won't do that, ideally. If it was real life, they could also probably climb most of these trees and just get out. Oh, I actually am dropping frames. I don't know when that happened, but I did drop 8,000 somewhere along there. Maybe it was on my end, and it wasn't happening the moment I looked at it. Oh, dang. No power, huh? How much no power? Ooh, quite a lot. I wish I had like a line, like a graph, you know, to like show me where the fluctuations were in my net, so I could like sort of figure out a consistent time period where I might be having internet issues. That'd be helpful. Okay. I mean, I think it's pretty good. I don't know where they're at. They're in here somewhere. I put all their fun stuff at the entrance in the hopes that it would, you know, tempt them to stay within view of the people, but they're just sort of somewhere else now. There's one of them. I'm glad that it's finally snowing again, so I can actually, like, check my enclosures, like, terrain. Okay. Terrain's still good. Short grass went pretty low for a minute there. Well, it's not for a minute. It's gotten pretty low. There was a major buffer when you were talking about the links not being boring. Oh, really? Okay. Weird. Yeah, I was having issues yesterday, but it's been fine all day today until just then. Okay, so I know that the lynx enclosure is fine. Where is the fox enclosure? How are you now that it's snowing? Okay, looks good. Alright, cool. So I put enough things down that it's not bothering anybody. Love that. Great. Okay. Think that's good. I need to check my... Not that. Animal trading. Grizzly bears, that's who I was going to do next. I only need 2 of them. What about the... Oh goodness, who was it? It's tundra, what else was it? It was the Himalayan brown bears I wanted to check out. Trying to get a hold of them for regular in-game money, not the credits. But they're never available. I guess there's a chance they are, but it hasn't come up. Because the Himalayan brown bear will be my final tundra animal left. And then I'll have to do taiga, which is again going to have repeats, obviously. So for taiga animals, we have the macaques, we have moose, beaver, deer, fox, crane, skunk, talking wolf, boar, bison, wolverine. So we'll need snow leopard and Siberian tiger. Okay, snow leopards are too rare. Still. Siberian tiger? How are you looking? You see you now have a moose enclosure? Yes! How could you tell? Was it the large moose-shaped picture on the screen? Llamas, I guess? In Chile? I suppose I can take some llamas. They fit the brief, technically. Ooh, size is awful, but everything else is pretty good. That one's alright, too. The male's the only one that I don't want. But yes, my moose enclosure is very moose-like, and there are moose within it. God, look at the size of that thing, jeez. Oh, it's a baby! The keeper just casually walking past moose. Yeah. It's a domestic moose. We get to ride it around the place and stuff, like a horse. Like an elf, you know? Like an elf rides like a big old moose. It's definitely a smart thing to do. Okay. So what else did I miss out on? Alpine ibex, cougar. Wait, are these all taiga? Yeah, I didn't think so. I was like, what the hell? Oh no, they are. They're just further up that I didn't scroll down. Dang. Okay, so we need ibex, bison. Oh, dang it. Who's the male goose? Is it you? Sorry, Marco. You're out of here. Sorry, other Marco. You're out of here too. I can't release you. You're other Marco. Okay, other Marco, get out of here. I need to replace all the male swans with a unrelated swan. So that this doesn't happen. Species. Mute swan. I'm gonna have to freaking unlock my mouse wheel to do this. Okay, mute swan. Jake. Michael. Those three can stay because they're babies. Matthew, Marco, Chris. Quick trade. Yeah. Okay, so one of them didn't get traded. I think that was the one that I bought originally. Let me get another mute swan in here. That's not a good filter. Mute swan, there you are. I need one large male mute swan, please. It does not matter how good they are. I would like them to be more immune than that, though. That's a really bad swan. You heard there was a domestication attempt of moose, but don't remember where. Maybe like Finland or something, or Russia. It was as a milk-giving animal, apparently. Wow, okay. Strange, but you know, good on you for trying, I guess. Doesn't seem like it would go well, but I guess that's probably the reason why you specified that it was an attempt, not necessarily a success. Okay, I need a mute swan. Should I? How long is it going to take for this store to recycle? I'm already on them. I'm not going to buy one for conservation credits. I might buy this as like an emergency swan in case one doesn't come up in the future when I need it. I don't love it because it's pretty bad. Immunity is like an awful one to have to deal with, but it might be okay. What are my other animals I need to deal with? in Taiga. So it's the Alpine Ibex, which I guess I could try to get a hold of. How many is it going to need? It's 2 to 20. 1 male, 19 females. Gee whiz. Okay, there's a female that's not bad. Don't love those 2 negatives. Oh, that one's bad. Males are unavailable. Ah, dang, only one. Only one decent one. American bison I could go for. These are near threatened. Oh, wow. I guess we're doing good at restoration. Cougars. Big cats. That one's angry. Look at how angry that one is. I like that energy. You'll do well. Ooh, which one is better? Ooh, immunity is better. I'll take that one. One of you good? Neither of you are great. Immunity's awful. Solin wanted moose trained for cavalry. I mean, it might seem wild, but like if you're able to domesticate a moose for cavalry, like dang, that'd be like real scary. Like if you could, if it worked, like you're you're a shoo-in to scare some horses. Isn't that like a thing that like when horses went up against like camels, the camels would scare the horses because they were so like unfamiliar or whatever? Doesn't even need a lance, right? Like, you know, it's not a bad idea. Like aren't elephants used as cavalry at some point too? Or like not the exact same, but like weren't they used in like wars? Like because they were really good at like traversing terrain or something. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Am I crazy? I do want raccoons, but I don't really want them, but I know I should get them. I'm not sure how good do you think how strong would a moose's like antlers / hooves be against like full armor, you know? I mean, obviously it's Stalin, not like a medieval times, you know, cavalry, but like this is a theoretical. Like if you came across like a moose cavalry charge, would a moose's antlers like be able to penetrate like plate mail, do you think? Like they're big. You'd definitely like die from the blunt trauma probably, but like would it be able to penetrate the armor or would it just like hit you real hard and knock you out? Carthagin flanked with the Romans with elephants through the Alps? Yes, I knew about that. Didn't that just go badly for them, though? Didn't they, like, lose that war or whatever, that exchange? Farewell. Okay, the mute swans have been traded out. I didn't really want to do that, but I just didn't have any other means to deal with them. I'd like to get another mute swan, but I'll use the one if I have to. How are my foxes doing? They happy? They seem happy. They're running around. This meat went to waste. Maybe they don't need this much meat. I think they won the battle but lost the war. Yeah, okay. That tracks. I don't love that I forgot to separate these all off, so I'm gonna go ahead and just grab all this. Unselect this thing. It lets me. No. Okay, I need to like separate these off. Separate that, separate that. Okay, I need to like grab them individually, it looks like. Ah, damn it, I don't think I can. It's not that big a deal. I'm not gonna move any of that stuff anyway. It's probably fine. I'm sure. Every freaking time I look at the animals, they're pooping. I'm trying really hard to like just look at some cute animals while I chat. But they're just like duking it out over here. Box. You're a dork. What you can do with that tree, huh? It looks interesting. You gonna climb it? You gonna scratch it? What you doing with that tree? You just gonna look at it? What about you? What you doing? Indeed. Just a bag of meat in, like, cheesecloth or something. It's like a potato sack. It's not even a cheesecloth. It's like a... What is that? It's like pizza. Or ice cream or something. No, it's definitely potatoes. That's like a French fry. That's the frites bag. Anyway. I'm gonna end it early today, because I am quite tired, and I got my things done, my two enclosures, and I'm quite happy with them. I think I might just have to, like, lower my... I might have to, like, just shorten my Saturday stream from being 4 hours to, like, 3.5, because I always tend to, like, pretty reliably end it after 3.5 hours. I don't know why. I don't have any errands tomorrow. I'm just really tired today. Because I guess I went to the store today, and I had to spend, like, 4 hours out there doing nothing in the heat. I guess that's probably why I'm tired. But it is what it is. I really don't like this congestion right here. Because every time I, like, sort of zoom over it, it gets completely stuck up. But I don't know how to fix it. People are just, like, kind of meandering. They're not, like, waiting in line or anything. They're just, like, some of them are just standing completely still doing nothing, and some of them are... waiting? I don't know. They're all cold. I mean, maybe that's why they're standing in place. Maybe they froze. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna head off a bit early. But, you know, 3.5 hours, not so bad. It's better than 3. Let me see if I can't find somebody else streaming... Planet Zoo. I'm sure somebody is. I always raid somebody streaming Planet Zoo. There's always at least one person available, but they might not necessarily speak English. Let's see. I don't think I recognize this person. I don't think I've ever raided them before. Apparently, it's a birthday stream. So I'm going to raid them. And then I'm going to go to sleep. Alright, thanks for hanging out, chat and lurking. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day, night, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. Take care. I'm out of here. Bye-bye. Yeah.